Well, moving can be physically, emotionally, and mentally exhausting, and that's just when it's going next door. But imagine moving across the country. Real estate expert Linda Kraft is here today with advice to help ease the stress of relocation. We're so glad to have you here.
Thank you.
So it seems today, and I know even for me, people move so much often.
Mm-hmm.
You know, I've moved so many times. So what are some of the reasons that people move?
So there's basically three. The first is corporate relocation. That is going to be the highest stress because you've got this really compact amount of time that you have to move. You've got the job pressure because they want you to bring your A game.
Right.
You may have double housing expenses for a while, and you could be leaving your family alone at home to deal with everything. The second one is family. Sometimes we've got aging parents, or we've gone through a divorce, or we just need some support, so we want to go back home. And yet that's stressful too, a different kind of stress because we're going back to the familiar, but things have changed. And if you've got aging parents or you've gone through a divorce, you've packed along with that grief. And then the last one is one that's actually a happy move. It's where you've decided, I want to change. And so you've spent more time in the location, you're making that decision to move to that place because it's going to be better for you,
right.
But there's still stress involved.
So what are some of the big stress points common in all three reasons why people relocate?
Fear of change, first of all. I mean, obviously there's going to be change, and so the unknown. Also, the cost for moving. You don't always know what that's going to run or how much time you're going to have in between houses and double payments. And then the multiple decisions that you have to make long distance.
Ooh.
And every state is different, so there's different norms and expectations and processes, and that in itself is stressful.
Okay, and it can be very expensive to move across the country, is that true?
It really can be, and they're going to measure your expense based on the miles you have to go, what you have to pack up as far as hours and pounds. So the only thing you control really is the hours and the pounds, so we need to get rid of some stuff to reduce those expenses. And so we always give a list of people that can buy anything from junk to treasures.
That's cool.
Or donate things to charity so you're not paying extra for your move.
Right, because you don't want to do that. Now, moving with kids, of course, you know, not wanting to leave friends, any suggestions for what to do there?
You know what, that should be a segment that we do sometime because most people make so many mistakes with children, and I would recommend that they go to my website, lindacraft.com. I have an amazing child psychologist that addressed all of this, of what to do and how to get your children to adjust, and that would be a great resource for them.
Very cool. So what are, I guess, some quick tips for people out there? I know a lot of people are like, I might be relocating now, I could be relocating in the future, so what are some quick tips there?
Well, one is to start early. That's going to relieve some stress, and get a realtor on your departing city that knows how to handle relocation. It's really important. And then you want to let that realtor help to find a good realtor on the destination city because these two realtors need to work together to meet in the middle. You'll end up with double housing expenses if you have something that fails on the front end. On the back end, the timing may be messed up where you actually aren't going to get to move in and you've got everything on a truck.
Right.
And so that departing city, you've got to have someone that can deliver results, and on the other end, you've got to have a realtor that can deliver timing so the two can meet in the middle.
And then they work together.
They work together with everything, and there's a lot. There's utilities, there's transferring funds, there's that move in and move out, so there's a lot.
Very cool. Well, thank you so much. Great information for everybody out there, and if you want more tips on moving costs, timing needed for selling and buying, or how to protect your child in a move, you can call Linda Kraft and team or visit lindacraft.com/relocation.